Okay, now we're on the beach, and I'm running up the beach, and I was taking cover under one of those metal obstacles. The Germans had them all over the beach, and the firing was pretty powerful. I can see the sand chipping away like when the bullets would come towards you, and I can see that. I thought they were shooting at me, but they were shooting. One of them was shooting over my head, and I looks up, and there was a mine in that obstacle up there, so they could blow up the ships because they thought we was coming in high tide. But we didn't. We went in low tide. And I was laying there trying to figure out what to do, and one of my buddies was running. He's trying to get ahead, and they caught him with a 50 caliber and just about chopped one leg off of him. He got up 3 times to try to run, and he couldn't do it, but he was trained at it good. Mm-hmm. So I kept going, and we was training in England. If your buddy goes down, jump over him and keep going. Let the medics take care of him. So I got up to the wall, and the wall wasn't as high in Mar Beach as it was Omaha Beach. So I climbed over that wall, and I got off the beach, and we cleared off the first bunker that we was told to clear off, which one it was in England. They gave us 3 bunkers in England, which was so important. The first one we took, and the second one was right by the officers' headquarters there. And we cleared that one out, and that was a bunker where they would radio all the big guns, it was sitting all over Normandy, how to shoot the ships. That's where the radio communications were set. So, but when we got them out of there, the U.S. Army took it over, and now they're radioing the ships how to shoot the bunkers. That's like a trade-off, see? So we cleared them out, and that takes time to do those things. And then I was still on the beach. I don't know how I did it, but I got into the swamp where Germans flooded the swamp there, see? And I could see the paratroopers that jumped and landed in that swamp, and if they was wounded, they got killed. Because they were drowned, they couldn't stand up. It was about over waist deep, and if they fall down, they couldn't get up. But I crawled up the bank of that thing and got into the shrubs behind, and I went through there, and I come out behind a little chapel church. And I laid there and looked at it. And I lay there and listened and surveyed and looked and made sure that I seen every inch of it. And then I thought it was safe. I went in the back end of it slowly. The whole back end was blowed out. The roof was blowed off. The pews were all blowed away. And the Bible was still sitting on the pulpit there. And I stood there and looked at it, and I brushed the Bible off. Because I like the Bible, I read it. And then I let it go, and I kept on going. And I was in the hedgerows fighting Germans there. And I kept crawling, and then I finally got some clearing, I guess. I don't know how I don't even know how I did it, but I got it up to St. Marie de Mont. Now, we were supposed to St. Marie de Glisse, and I was going the wrong direction. I didn't know where I was. So I got up to St. Marie de Mont. I guess it was a past noon time, or later. I don't even remember the time. You know, when you're out there, you're by yourself. Everybody is by himself. They're all lost. So I was in a ditch up around St. Marie de Mont, and I saw the second wave of paratroopers come in. Those paratroopers come down. The one paratrooper was down late, and I was watching him coming down, and he landed maybe 25 or 30 feet away from me. And he was cutting it off, and he landed on the ground, and I hollered at him, "Come over here," and he come over and got in the ditch with me. And he got in the ditch, and we just lay there in the ditch, and we talked to each other about it. And I asked him, "Why did you get so out of that plane so damn late?" And he says, well, that airplane pilot, he got so scared, he banked it around. I rolled clean back to the tail, and I had to crawl on my hands and knees to get out of there. And now I'm not with my outfit. See? So that's what happened.